Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, the podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women learn the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. Okay, this episode is episode 123, the proper essentials of education. Education need not be an indoctrination center for young kids. Education need not be some frat country club either. No. Education needs to be more of a point of academic freedom and expression. I'm here talking about the proper essentials for education, and sitting next to me is my alter ego, JR Hendrick. He is, I think, a bit more smarter and articulate than I am. President of his own company. A lot of things to be grateful for having him around when I'm kind of running low on confidence. Because I think he's pretty smart, and I think he took advantage of all the educational opportunities he could take advantage of. Now, let's say if I was to meet somebody like that in real life, they agreed to mentor me. You know, I'm in some other city. We're sitting like in a little small auditorium, drinking root beer at noon. At 2 on Friday. Just sitting out there, and I'm receiving counsel and some wise mentorship. Developing a good, strong self-reliance plan. I think education should involve some teaching on self-reliance and what I call financial IQ. You know, that way those who go to school and they want to be entrepreneurs, well, they can learn to be good leaderpreneurs, you know. Not necessarily be tied into chasing money, but their God-given destiny. But that's why I have JR with me, you know, because we're really talking about the proper essentials of education. Of course, whether that's grade school or college. I'm assuming most of my audience is adults, so college, you know. Even if it's outside the classroom, you know, I think universities should allow for trips where you can learn outside the classroom, or say we encourage kids to get around more success-oriented people, and that helps them. And that's just part of the strenuous life. It's a way to really empower yourself. Say, if society was no longer as reactive as it's been for a while, and just really, you know, somebody getting up and embracing the day with some good education. Now, I'll tell you something. Let's say, you know, I've already taken some of my medicine and my supplements and everything. Some good drinks, you know, it's like, the first one that's preferred is orange juice. But if not, yeah, some good root beer or ginger ale in the morning, you know, a little protein bar or breakfast burrito. Of course, I say root beer is root beer, but to JR, root beer ain't root beer as long as he gets his IBC. Now, we're getting off topic. We are getting off topic, and so to that extent, I'm going to have JR talk about it. I'm going to tell you something. Education should be used to bless people's lives to have the proper education. Let's not have their lecture auditoriums be places for just plain indoctrination centers. Here's something else also, JR. I think education should also help foster better mental health. I really think that because of our reactive culture, politically, both sides of the aisle, I'm going to pick on both parties. In academia, people not as caring or understanding of people with mental health problems. I had that problem in grad school. Not so much in undergrad. It seems like in undergrad the professors really care, but in graduate school it's kind of like blank. You're on your own. Okay, so this is something. This is something you really think about. Okay, it's important to have a good education with academic freedom. I remember I studied broadcasting in community college from 1992 to 1994, and journalism, broadcast journalism, from 1994 to 1996. And I really felt like there wasn't that much of a academic freedom or dialogue. So that's why I think we need some importance of having that from your elementary school. It's obviously about socialization and values. It should be about values, right, JR? Has to be about values, alright? So, because I trust JR to tell the truth about the value and essentials of education, because it helps the civilization. But I think our biggest problem with that is, quite frankly, our reactive culture. Okay? It's a huge issue. And I hope this JR and I have been able to help you understand. Hope you've enjoyed listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life Radio family. Don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Like my daddy always said, think strong, live strong, and live the strenuous life. Seriously, you can get education also outside the classroom, online courses and the like. You've heard my piece. Now, with that, y'all take care now, you hear?